on the Fusion emulator, as you cannot find a copy of this game. It is not available on Virtual Console or otherwise available for redistribution by Konami or Sega. This is my first time playing Castlevania Bloodlines. I think it's the only Sega System Castlevania title. The ancestors of the Belmont family are doomed to confront the power of evil incarnate. Dracula! That's one of like 4 different styles of Count Dracula, right? In 1917, a countess sought to revive the long-dead spirit of the vampire. Her name was Elizabeth Bartley. Okay, so she's like the Blood Countess. To revive him, she needed to travel all over Europe, enlisting help from all the powers of darkness. Lots of powers of darkness in Europe. 2 young vampire hunters set out to fulfill their destiny, push back the evil hordes, and drive the vampire back into his dark netherworld. Visual style looks cool so far. Look at all that blood. They couldn't do that on the Super Nintendo at that time. Yeah, let's... Oh man, this is just a Konami thing at the time, isn't it? It's Castlevania, so I'm going to put it on easy and 5 lives to reduce repeating content. I imagine that just affects the amount of damage that I take. I hope this game is kind as far as, like, continues go, so I might need to use save states too, we'll see. John Morris, born December 12, 1895 in Texas, USA. Weapon vampire killer. Interesting body shape to that guy. And hey, Eric Lecard. It's related to the Lecard Chronicles. May 3rd, 1892 in Spain. The Alucard Spear, which I don't think is meant to be the Alucard Spear. I think I'll use John Morris. That's the Castlevania thing. We haven't done a side-scrolling one with a vampire killer in a while. Oh, Ruins of Castle Dracula in Romania. So we start out in Castlevania, but don't spend the whole game there? Otherwise I don't think they'd show us the whole map. So we're like in World War I territory here. Controls are really tight, and he still has the classic Belmont problem, where once you've committed to a jump, you can't decommit. Look at all the gore on that zombie. Man, this was such a thing at the time, like, everybody was hungry for gore, and Sega really bragged about how the Genesis had that. Games like Splatterhouse, you know, or the Genesis version of the original Mortal Kombat. I like how the zombies have little flies on them. It's a nice touch. It's pretty standard so far, though. You walk into Castlevania, fight some zombies in a hallway. What the hell does a book do? There's gonna be mermen down here? Yeah. This is pretty traditional. I'm actually liking that so far. Just curious how much they're gonna change. Oh, he can attack with his whip in the diagonal, that's cool. Oh, I have to press a separate button to use a sub-weapon. All those buttons. Can't press up attack. Even though up attack is like the way you do sub-weapons in so many games because of the button limitations on the original NES, it's actually really natural to do it that way instead of having to use an additional button. So my favorite Metroidvania is probably Order of Ecclesia now. I really like that game. And my favorite side-scrolling Castlevania is the WiiWare game. Oh, cool. Whoa, boomerangs aren't a thing. So that's a Morris family thing. The WiiWare game is Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. It was apparently a remake of one of the worst Castlevania games, Castlevania Adventure 1 for the Game Boy. Nice. Awesome 6-gun. Oh, you only get the upgraded Fire Whip for a while, it looks like. Oh, wow. So, set up in OBS, it sounds kind of quiet to my ear. Do you guys think the game is too quiet? Does it need more volume, or does it sound fine? Yeah. Oh man, the corpses up there are dripping blood. This game is so edgy. It's quiet. Alright, let me see if I can turn it up a bit. Let me know if that's better. Man, it's like they have all the traditional enemies, but they decided to redo the sprites. They're all like much bigger and gaudier. Genesis look. Okay, wasn't sure if that was a background thing or an actual thing I had to worry about. There's blood dripping from things that don't really need to have blood dripping from them, right? Yeah. You hear that overboard? Come on. I mean, it's all... it's theater of the mind, right? Have somebody else roll the dice for you while you clean. There we go. Oh god. The amount of unnecessary blood in this stage is just great. This is pretty true to what the Genesis era was like. Hi Ben, are you so soft and furry? Nice. I like when enemies are not immune to the local traps and shit. It's always a treat. Splatterhouse is probably quite a bit more gory in comparison. I wonder if they'll let us switch characters between stages at all. So I haven't used Roll20 in a while. Is the tablet version gotten very good? Oh wow. We're playing Illusory Dance here? That's surprising. You should only be hearing this during the actual Dracula fight. Oh, I guess maybe we're going to start with the Dracula fight. This is the long hallway. It's facing the wrong way. Wow, that's an interesting stylistic decision to open with the long hallway. Okay, but we're not actually fighting Dracula. These are the ruins of his castle, right? These are the ruins of the castle after Shinoa wrecked everybody in Order of Ecclesia, apparently. I wonder why they went with crystals instead of hearts as the, like, item currency in this game. It's always been hearts, to the point where it's, like, frustrating and confusing to new people playing the series. So I wonder if that's, like, a Sega Fiat thing. So I don't think it's something that Konami would choose to do. Whoa! Look at those graphics. Can't move, but I can jump and teabag on the stage clear screen. That's pretty delightful. Oh, this is a password game? Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't realize that. I'm just gonna save a screenshot of this whenever it comes up. Yeah, this is easy mode. Atlantis Shrine in Greece. Wow. Now that is a show-off visual effect there. It's pretty cool looking. More classic Castlevania music. It's been fun playing through this in the timeline order and seeing how a lot of the like area design carries over. Like, I don't think I ever would have noticed that there's that big empty area from Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night if we hadn't have played them in order like that. Well, like having stage 1 of this game being going to Dracula's room, but then not fighting him, right? Gotta have candlesticks. I was like, we're okay with the candlesticks, but hearts as a currency that's not health? Unacceptable. Nice, Spiky. Circle of the Moon had some really good ones. I can live underwater for a bit. It's kind of them. Got some Mario enemies here. Circle of the Moon also had that one Super Castlevania 4 song in it, which I had never heard outside of Super Castlevania 4, and that rendition was really cool. I think it was in an area where you heard it the whole game. Hey, it's the Dark Priest called Shaft. Come on, dude. Do you do anything? Or am I just, like, interrupting you before you get a chance to do anything? Okay. That's more like what I would expect from easy on a typical game. The first boss is pretty tricky, though. That's kind of neat. Maybe it's that there's multiple bosses, and that wasn't really a boss. Womp womp. This is the boss. That's what's going on. The other guy was like a hydromancer or some shit. I guess he's a little bit rougher if you have the short whip. Maybe if you let him get his cast off, it's bad news bears. Is normal mode actually hard? Ow. Oh my god. I hate you. So much. I should have kept the holy water. Bummer. Holy water would be way better for this guy. He doesn't really want to let you use sub-weapons, and yeah, it works, but it's like there's a cooldown when you swing the whip. Ugh. Not the biggest fan of this, dude. I wonder if I can get inside of his reach and whip him to death if I'm supposed to do this. There we go. Nice. There is 2 of them. Oh god. The sound effect that makes. It's cute. Alright. And those were a mini-boss. Hey, rafts. This is a pretty cool stage. I like the level design in this one. Oh boy, Medusa heads. Everybody's favorite. Ah, shit. Love this. feature of retro game design. It's like, there's definitely a platform underneath that, but we're going to kill you because the level's scrolling down. We haven't loaded that part of the map yet. One thing I appreciate about the Metroidvania is... Oh, shit. Poor ruined sentinels. Whew, thought I was about to go off the edge there. This is clever having the little rafts so that you don't have to wait forever. Oh, the rafts can crush you against the ground? Well, that's less cool then. It's kind of a bummer, actually. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. If you were to get crushed there... It's pretty cool. I'm climbing on a big statue. Screw you, statue head. I guess this game got pretty good reviews. I didn't even know it existed before I started the Let's Beat Every Awesome Castlevania game project. Really? There was a Castlevania game for the Genesis? Hey, Goomba, what's up? Clever. So I didn't technically get Belmonted there. I didn't get knocked off by an enemy, but that was Belmont jump physics that killed me for sure. It would be kind of cute if the second character didn't have Belmont physics. Like I'm not a Belmont technically. I'm John Morris. My ancestors are the Belmonts, but I've inherited their wonky jump physics. Ow. I Belmonted myself, exactly. By wonky, I mean realistic. It's just that realistic jump physics have no place in platforming games. They're not fun. There we go. Whoa. Not sure how I feel about holy water. Oh geez, I've got La Mulana on my voting spreadsheet. I've heard it's really brutal. I haven't tuned in for you guys playing it at all. Is it killing you? Heard it's not so much that it's hard, it's more so that, like, it's really obtuse and difficult to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do to progress. It's the only, longer than 30-hour game in my voting spreadsheet that's not a JRPG. Ouch. Super unusual for Metroidvania. They're usually like, I don't know, 8-10 hours. There we go. I'm gonna kill these guys before they can do that. Ah, shit. Disregard. Yeah, I feel like there's a, it's a slider there, right? As with everything. You can make the puzzles easier to understand and have more conveyance for them, but you reduce their satisfaction when you solve them. How does this guy work? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Gotta get it. Only do damage in his head, presumably. I want the spear. That's pretty neat. You can tell it's a golem because of the way it is. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. like that clearly like sampled sound effect there. That'd be cool, Spiky. I'll probably have to avoid it until I play it myself. Imagine the blind playthrough application is pretty critical for a game like that. Alright, take a screenshot on password. Do that in this day and age. It's not like when we were kids and had to get on a cool notebook. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, alright. We're changing things up in this game. It's only appropriate that it's in a timeline after that. Order of Ecclesia is right before this. Also takes place all throughout Europe. Although, Europe, quote-unquote, you don't go to any actual recognizable places. They're really getting their mileage out of these cool Minotaur dudes, aren't they? I don't really understand how that works, to be honest. We get auto seeks out enemies, so it hacked up before because there's an enemy above us that we couldn't see. I don't know. Oh god, this is a hell room. We just need Medusa heads in here now. See, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Next in the timeline after this one is Portrait of Ruin, followed by, okay, I don't think that was the intended mechanic there, jumping to my death. Try a different strategy next time. I do like the diagonal level design. You can see a lot of that on the Super Nintendo. Oh, the Super Nintendo had a lot of clever levels too, like that barrel that's rotating. It's crazy Mode 7 graphics. After Portrait of Ruin, that's during World War II. This one's during World War I. Aria of Sorrow is in like 2035 or something. Alright, so there's some kind of shenanigan here. I can't walk on those things, right? I can't make that jump, presumably? Maybe it's just trying to tell me we need to climb up somewhere. Yep, and then it's Metal Gear Solid will be the next focus. Try making that jump again. Something's, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Does anyone know what I'm supposed to do there? Like, maybe I can climb up higher out here, but I don't know where I would go to. Start pressing random buttons.
Focus.
I'm lost, now I'm triumphant. I can grab onto the criminal lack of conveyance for that. We'll be doing release order for Metal Gear Solid. I think it would be... Oh, there's limited continues in this game. Shit. Alright, well I need to start save stating then. It would not be worth retrekking. We'll try Eric Lecard. We'll give John Morris for a bit. I'm gonna start... After the next continue, I'll start the save stating. We'll just use it like we did in Castlevania 3, so it'll be a checkpoint, basically. Now, he can... Oh, he works differently? Can you jump higher or something? Oh, that's cool. If you press down and jump, it charges up this cool jig. And you can travel through floors. I see. That's different. Whoa! Look how much this tower is leaning! Japan is goofy. It's the forces of evil that are making it do this, you know? Just missing a bunch of, like, skeletons outside doing that stupid tourist pose. Holding it up. I suppose you can attack underneath you. His control style is completely different. He has the same Belmont jump problem, but... Clouds, though. I wonder why the little gems fall to the stage like that. Okay. That happened. Bummer. That's a bummer. It's also a bummer. I guess I was supposed to super jump there? Let's see. Leaning Tower of Pisa still makes me think of the Goofy movie. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. No. Hell no. Oh, there's a one up there. It's a bummer. I'm gonna want to get that next time. It'll make a difference. We're gonna keep dying on our ascent. I'm supposed to go out the door before the Leaning Tower of Pisa scrolls too high. Naturally. You raise a good point, Chaos Factor. Yeah, but what if Dracula paid them to do that, right? Dracula's like, I want this to be a challenge. Oh, you can't moonwalk up the stairs in this game. Literally unplayable. So you climbed up this, like, series of hell platforms when you were at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? Fought spooky flying skull demons. Why are there mummies in Italy? You didn't go to the right part of Italy. Have you ever been to the Vatican? No moonwalks here out of 10. Yeah, clearly the historic hell platform. There's a Wikipedia article on them and everything. This is actually a really cool stage design, like the visual image of it having these evil platforms encircling the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is apparently like taller than the Burj Khalifa. It's a cool idea. It's patently silly, but then what isn't patently silly about this universe? I meant to walk over the edge here? Okay. Can never be sure in this game. Guessing I didn't want the holy water. Yeah. Funny man, Dracula spares no expense. Now, this guy looks like it rewards you for playing as the card instead of Morris shit. This is such a cool fight. Hey, that sounds like the Aghanim teleporting sound from Into the Past. Ouch. Like, while the thing is moving. Don't Belmont me, you son of a bitch! Oh god, I did an item crash by accident. Oh, I'm super dead, aren't I? No! At least that doesn't damage you at all. Womp womp. The wolf howl is the same sound. Nice. First time, he really stood in a advantageous place. Because I'm gonna do exclamation point Belmonted for me, please. That was a bummer of money proportions. Let's try that again. It'd be really cool if I could switch characters mid-continue. I can't stab up when I'm jumping, it looks like. It seems fair. You need to focus on not dying during that instead of trying to do DPS. Shit. Da-da-da-da. Thank you. Could someone look up what are the consequences for running out of continues in this game? Does it just restart your progress on the current level, or does it truly take you back to stage 1? Just avoid the attacks. Ow. I have nothing to say for myself. They do have the passwords, that's true. Imagine those worked at the start of the stage no matter what. Okay, I won't worry about save stating them. I'm curious what all the passwords remember. It just remembers like what level you got to. So it's like there's a different button you have to press to throw your sub-weapon. And if you hold up, you spend way more resources, and you do like an item crash instead. We were close that time. We'll get him. We're gonna go back as John Morris. This boss is giving me way more trouble than he ought to be. It's really not that bad at the end of the day. Now, do we get a continue 0, or does that mean we're now out of continues? Question. Kitties. You guys switch off to the furry? Ben Ben. Answer is yes. Let's see how we do with the axe. It gets less sub-weapon energy and a short whip. This may have been a bad decision, trying this with John Morris instead. No! Oh. Whew. Hey, Nodovan, how's it going? How's your weekend treating you so far? There we go. First try. Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is for the Genesis. 1994. It is the only Sega Castlevania game. It was considered non-canonical for about 10 plus years until Portrait of Ruin came out and canonized it. Thank you, you're kind to say so. Let's see this password. Thanks, Autry.
We got this, Marstead. Where? How? Where? First try.
Just a little bit. Munitions factory in Germany. Oh man. Evil military skeletons behind the fence. Tend to do much worse on bosses that are able to knock you off and kill you instantly. There's this one, Portrait of Ruin, Aria of Sorrow, and Dawn of Sorrow, and then we've beaten all of them. Of those, I've only played Dawn of Sorrow, and that was forever ago when it first came out, so we'll be effectively blind. Effectively blind. Throat's all scratchy. I think I can only do that diagonal whip swing when I'm like jumping in midair, as opposed to jumping on the ground. Can't do it if I'm just standing on the ground, I should say. Can I do it if I'm falling? Yes. That was an aerial move. Roger. There we go. Wall meat pipe. Portrait and Aria are your favorites? That's great. Yeah, I really like Dawn of Sorrow. It's a really cool story. Given that the Castlevania series doesn't focus too much on story. You get that tasty wall pot roast. Thanks again, Infinite Ginger. How's your weekend? Just interesting concepts in game design. We saw it a lot just in the 90s, like... Oh no! You had like these mildly offensive, like World Tour character casts in games in the 90s, like, you know, Street Fighter, Killer Instincts. They'd often be like national stereotypes, which is kind of cool to see a game like Overwatch take that basic idea and not be offensive about it, right? Like, it's still doing the World Tour, our characters are from all around the Earth. But let's try to be respectful of their culture instead of, like, parody it. We need to have a guy who shoots fireballs because he eats spicy curry. That's the official story for Dulcinea, right? I gotta walk pretty far back now. Props to Blizzard for executing on that. The dream of the 90s is alive in Overwatch. I can almost see, like, be the fly on the wall, the team that made this. Like, oh man, they're gonna have to go to Italy because we're doing a European tour in Castlevania Bloodlines. What should we do? Oh, we should climb the Tower of Pisa. It should totally be leaning the whole time. God. It's gonna be awesome. Overwatch avoids being super offensive, though, I feel like. Oh, so once you've jumped up there, it's already too late. You are no more. So this is filling in for the clock tower. It's German engineering level. Not sure what kind of machine we're in. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they're silhouettes, right? Works for the game design. Nope. I think the only controversy that came up was there's one of the skins for Farah, I think. Didn't really make sense. I think they should make an actual Native American hero instead of just throwing one on an Egyptian hero. What's the connection? Yeah, Stracer's blood, but that's not like a international stereotype problem. The game's actually pretty good about not being too objectifying towards women. Its female characters. Like, it works for Widowmaker because she's like a femme fatale archetype, right? Yeah, you know, I wonder how do you solve for... They call it beneficial sexism, benevolent sexism. How do you solve for good-natured caricatures? Like, requires a lot of it's much more difficult to say, hey, you know, this game's really cool and I like what you did here, I kind of don't like this depiction of this character. But the game isn't garbage because of that. You know, it's a lot easier to be like, this game is trash because of this, this, and this. And I think that pushes everybody away from trying to just be more inclusive. What the fuck are those things? What the hell? What even are those things? What is Contra doing in my Castlevania? Yeah. Is this even... I don't know if that's avoidable. Like, can I duck when it's... Maybe I can only stand up when it's... Okay. But I had it the wrong way last time. I can always duck to avoid the damage. Motorcycle bugs. Ugh. I don't like these things. Oh my goodness. Classic German feature. Yeah, I agree with Ginger. That's my point, though, is that, like, I think we need to work together as a community on the internet to just fight the culture of hyperbole. You know, because it doesn't help anybody when everyone's like, this is the worst, this is garbage, this is trash. You can have an actual problem. Yeah, it doesn't feel like crouching should work there, but okay, game. And it becomes harder to fight, I think, if you're too severe about it. I think you really quickly get into this, like, fight fire with fire argument. We're like, well, the opposition's doing that. They're being blatant and hyperbolic and saying things in the most extreme ways, so the only way we can fight them is to do the same thing. I don't know. I think that helps. I don't know. That said, the engineering castle with the skeletons with the like World War I helmets, actually kind of funny. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like you can kind of model the spread of ideas very similarly to like the survival of organisms. Hyperbolic ideas have a much better chance of surviving than nuanced ideas. At least 50. Gotta kill him before he does that again. There we go. Don't like that items fall through platforms in this game. It's very contrary to what I expect. This is an interesting room. Little walking gears. Not gonna question it. What? Oh man, we Vector Man now. There was this contest in Vector Man for the Genesis. It was something like they were going to give $1 million to people who beat the game. I don't remember the details. I think it was only certain cartridges that had it, but you had to beat the game on the hardest difficulty without continuing, and you could win $1 million. And I was like, oh man, my parents are poor. Like, I can save our finances single-handedly. I just have to practice this game over and over until I can beat it on the hardest difficulty. And I didn't see the part about it being only certain cartridges having that. So when I finally beat it and it wasn't there, I was like, oh, I'm so disappointed. Alright, let's try password we just used. There's a very not a Castlevania boss, I would agree. I think this is the right one. Hold on, within password. Yeah, I don't even know how to fight that guy, to be honest. Yeah, Mega Man X Castlevania, exactly. That's apparently not right. Hold up. Yes, I know. I can't get it on any other platform. Let's try this one. No! German. Very clever. Alright, tick, 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 tick. There we go. Should be right. Oh my gosh. Right, I need to close the ones that I'm not using. Hold on. I put in the only 2 passwords. Control tab, we'll do that next time. I'm gonna get a first try sound effect out of this, aren't I? Ah? Yay, stage 4! First try. Oops. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, it does actually save the character you're playing as, and probably your continues. I might want to look up the passwords for each stage and just use those. If I need to switch to the card, since I think I'm locked in playing as John Morris. Depending on how rough this gear boss is, I might want to just do a save state outside his room and treat it as a checkpoint. Can he do that with everything? I didn't even notice that on my first pass. John Morris is your traditional... He's like the... The Belmonts are his ancestors. He's a descendant of the Belmont clan. The other character has a spear, and you can do like the super jump attack. The spear has a little bit better range than I have with the Vampire Killer whip. Ooh. Sometimes those guys, their head gets knocked off and they respawn. I don't really understand. Whew! I should be dead. Oh no, that happened again! Oh, okay, and I knew how to deal with him too. I was hoping I could just kill him before he started spinning that thing. Someone can do exclamation point Belmonted for me. Don't need the wall meat up there. She's gonna hold on to the holy water. Oh shit. That was an item crash. I was just trying to do a regular holy water throw. But I'm so used to holding up to use my sub-weapons in this game. Getting me in trouble. I can do this instead. Just notice that his jumping animation's a little silly, right? He really puts his arms into it. Don't get crushed in this giant machine. Cool place to give you the conveyance about what's going to be in the room. But I don't think it's possible for you to know about getting crushed up here. But once you jump on that platform, you're dead. This game still has score. That particular enemy freaks me out because, like, there's a lot of skeleton enemies that fall down and then get back up again. You're never going to keep them down. These are not the tub-thumping skeletons, although they still collapse and then take a second to just disappear. Alright, there we go. Nice, look at that. Call it a happy birthday in fighting games. Twofer. Just having this orb makes my whip do more damage. Oh, that's okay. But if I get hit once, I lose it. I lose the power. Trade-off. You son of a bitch! Some people's specters, man! Why you gotta be so rude? Try dashing through here. You will die if you do that in this second. I wonder if when that door closes, if you're underneath it, it'll kill you. I feel like that's the kind of thing they would do in this game, right? We're avoiding a lot of our unnecessary early deaths in this area, so that's good. Screw the holy water, it's not very helpful. Against those guys anyway. Getting a haircut. Shaving a haircut 2 bits. I'll hold on to the axe. Or I won't. Disregard. Oh god. Oh. Oh, it's the magic of the Belmont family. Press the jump button, you already know that you're dead the moment you press it. Gotta wait for the animation to finish killing me. And I always press back every time, as though it could do anything to save me. It's too bad I had a lot of crystals too. Oh, so that one didn't fall through the platform for some reason. Ah, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Alright. This is a long stage. When I get to the end, I'll do a save state. Or I'll look up a password. Yeah, crystals are hearts in this game for some reason. I don't know if it was like Sega Fiat or something, that you can't have hearts be currency for weapons. That's super weird. Oh, don't worry about it, Infinite Ginger. Speak up. Mods will let you know. You're fine. Yeah. My big thing is, like, as long as you're careful to more or less stay on top of it. You're welcome to introduce new stuff if you want to, but sometimes people will be like, oh man, like, Robot, Double Robot is the greatest game, and nobody's responding to them. They're like, but Robot, Double Robot, and you're like, that's cool, but there's like no one in chat who's like latching on to what you're saying, and you're still going on about it. That's probably the only thing I would say to avoid. Other than that, knock yourself out. Yeah, make fun of propaganda when he shows up, exactly. I got full health now, but I think I still don't want to have the holy water for this fight. That does no damage to him. I need to whip him to have any hope of hurting him. Oh, shit. Pseudo 3D. What part of his body takes damage? I can't even tell. But the robots... I'm so confused in this fight. The pearl? Oh, I didn't see that. That appears to be correct. We're looking out. Oh, he gets smaller as you hit him. I was wondering why, like, the thing that was confusing me is that the holy water was consistently hitting him, and I'm like, that hits him on the floor. But maybe, like, the flames are high enough to do damage. Yeah, right? This guy's pretty bad. A little cute Wally walk he does there. Whoa, dude, when did you suddenly get huge again? How does that work? And the music doesn't help either, right? Oh my god, one more. Oh. I had the vision of the Monado too. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead, it's over. I can feel it. Somebody those gear bots, you know it. This is clearly the most German boss ever. Is this the meaning of Germany? I know, right? Ouch. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Goomba. It's really depressing. I think he does overflow or something. I don't know. Oh, can you not do that? Oh my god, it's happening again. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, alright, we gotta go through that level again. I didn't save state, I thought we had it. Let me see if
Try
I can
dashing
find
through.
passwords.
Amazing
Hurrah,
gesture.
praise the sun.
Try tongues.
But
Horse? Really? Why would someone write that? Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Interesting mechanics. There we go. Interesting is the word for it. 1 second. So whatever password gets me continues back there. It's like after he transitions to his final phase, he can suddenly start hitting you 4 times in a space where he usually only hits you once earlier. Sorry about the... Empty... Bird, empty bird. Bird, empty, bird, empty. Bird. Okay. Axe. Axe, empty, bird, empty. Axe, empty. Alright, well this one had me playing as the card, but we'll try it with him instead. Maybe his extra reach will help. That's super rough though. We were so close. Twice. Died in almost exactly the same way. Ow. Yeah, this game's pretty good. Like, it's got some cool, clever level design, but then you get to that gear boss, you're like, that's an interesting choice for Castlevania. Okay. I was not expecting that. Oh, I didn't even notice the no lives, Andre. Hopefully there's a continue available on it, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Google somewhere else. Three attacks cuts it. Good to know. No. No, it's not the character gets no lives. I tried to Google someone's password that had more continues, because I'd already used all my continues. And whoever put up the password, oops, I almost did the same thing again, didn't have any lives left when they set it up. Prefer the card to Morris. Yeah, I can try using him. I'm more used to Morris, but just because he controls like every other Belmont character. What? Why do I have a space laser spear now? Alright, it's cool. I'm not complaining. Gonna not take damage now. It's Q to immediately take damage. Chumbawamba, or not Chumbawamba skeletons. Pretty cool looking spear, man. I don't know what the sub-weapon was that came with it, though. It's wicked my tracking spirit. All this executive meddling. You have to have a giant spider robot, a boomerang, and crystals instead of hearts. I feel like... I guess not. That would have been a good place for a 1-up. Yeah. I guess he is a Dragoon, isn't he? And that's his special power. Does the crazy spear jump. What the? Okay, right on. Shoot out a bunch of lasers. Not complaining. I didn't see him change color. That sometimes happens when there are palette limits. Thank you. I had to mute it to cough a little earlier. Still under the weather. I hope it passes before Andrew and I have to fly this Thursday, Friday. Come on. I was hoping that would one-shot him, I guess not. Okay. Almost a whole week now, Kevin. It's just been like a cold, nothing serious. Not fun though. There goes my fire spear. Actually kind of harder to hit him. Shit. Sub-weapons do very little damage to him. He's so tall. Yeah, it's super weird. It's what's gotten me killed a couple times. Like when he's almost dead, I keep thinking I'm hitting his little pearl, and I'm not. Shit. His hurt box actually changes too. Ugh. He's actually harder as the card. Yeah, it's that attack. When he's spinning his arms, he can hit you multiple times. Should have put on the heart rate monitor for that fight. You think he'd run out of gears eventually? First try.
Marstead. Where? How? Where? First try.
That was rough. I'll take a screenshot of this, although doing that whole stage without getting any healing items and without dying once, you get good. First side. There we go. Seems bad. Oh, those reverse your controls. That's kind of cool, actually. I'll just eat it. Maybe they don't do any damage to you. The hell was that? Alright, I'm not gonna ask questions. Oh boy. Hey, blood skeletons. These are the Chumbawamba skeletons. It's the official name in the lore. Oh god. It's all one long side-scrolling stage. I don't even know if there's any doors. Here we go. Now if we die, and assuming this file has a continue on it, chandeliers fall. Should have seen that coming. I didn't notice his spear fall down the ground when he dies. It's kind of cool, actually. He didn't have any continues on it. That's perfect. Of course he didn't. Alright, hold on. We got to stage 5, so... Axe, jewel, bird, jewel, axe. Call that a bird. Alright, please have more than 0 lives. Wait. That's the wrong one. That's the final stage we want to do. We want to do stage 5. There you go. Yeah. Sequence breaking. Putting in a code for a higher level. That's what we'll call that. Okay, he's got 2 lives now. Hopefully he has some continues. So if anyone's interested in trying to look up passwords for this game that actually have good continue counts, that'd be cool. Don't use the one on the main screen of game FAQs, just so I have something to switch to. still don't know what's happening there when we get there. I don't know if that's avoidable damage. Password percent. Right. New kind of speedrun. They do New Game Plus percent games. Like, I think that Okami is pretty exclusively played on New Game Plus. It's not much easier, but you can like skip all the cutscenes or something like that. There we go. Nope. Hey, axe armor. Oh, that's cool. Again, enemies being weak against environmental effects. I enjoy that. Yeah, right? Held up again. Demon Souls is New Game Plus. What's the reason for that one? Oh, shit. Is this guy just like super tall? There's an extremely suspicious little statue there. Oh boy. This is where you want to have the axe, right? Oh wow, Spiky, you're a superhero. Look at that. That's great. You rock, thank you. I think that probably warrants a good looking out. I'll do that next time I have to use a password.
Hey, good looking out, not backseating, but looking out.
Ooh.
Thanks for the help you sent. Explain the mechanics or point out the things I missed. Looking out, my friend.
It's a long sound effect, but it's deserved. No! I just need to like start stabbing them right away. They're always going to be able to beat me to it. Need the axe for this. Did you never finish Demon Souls? It's a good game. I like it a lot. You can see how Dark Souls improved on it in most ways, but boss fights are still really well done. Still feels like a Souls game. Just like the real House of Versailles, exactly. Oh, this shenanigan again. Okay, I understand now. So he probably has to climb this room. Once you can tell that you can't make the jump, that's how you're supposed to know, I guess. I like the idea of there being different paths for the two characters, but I'd almost rather they just automatically change the layout of the level instead of having a room that you have to die in, you know. This would be much better if we had an axe. Oh, that one's low to the ground! None of the other ones are low to the ground! This is basically just France all the time, right? Oh no! Not Fleamen! God, Fleamen are gross looking on the Genesis version. They're kinda cute. Every other edition. At least they're not quite as... they don't move quite so erratically as they usually do. This is pretty neat. Oh no! Ah! Alright, everything's fine, everything's good. Okay. That is how one descends stairs right there. Don't let anyone tell you differently. That was the way to do it. Might have been wall meat down the bottom there. That is a big arrow. That is a Tomb of the Giants arrow. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh, this one has 4 continues. Okay, cool. And I can switch characters now, which I think I definitely want to be John Morris. I'm just more comfortable with the whip. I feel like if he shoots his arrow like that, there's no way it would injure you at all, right? Oh no! Yeah. God, his hammer animation is terrible. It's funny, this game's all over the place. It has parts that are like really, really cool and really, really well designed. God, it's the Tin Man. What? Everyone knows that there was a Mega Man X Maverick robot in the Palace of Versailles during World War I. This goes without saying. The orbs are their health points? No, they actually have health in the center there, I see. Oh, I see. I'm breaking the pillar. It's that cool... it's the vase illusion, right? That's actually kind of clever. Yeah, the ancestors of the Anorlando archers. Exactly. Yeah, it's a clever boss design. There's been a couple cool bosses in this one. It's props. Is this the Elizabeth Bartley chick? Trying to summon Dracula back? Whoa! That's okay. So this is a Castlevania boss. What the hell was up with the Vector Man cog guy? Why didn't we get more of this? That was actually super cool. I was like, oh, this is an interesting fight. Holy shit. Oh! Right. I see. Oh, can you not summon little... Can you not poop out little babies, please? That was pretty sweet. I like the poopa in the background, too. Yeah. Alright, so one of the things when I do game review videos, be like, what's the thing that you remember from this game? What's the standout moment after it's been a year since you played it? For me, it's gonna be that
We
boss.
got this, Marstead. When, how, where? First try.
Alright. Cool. Hey! Castle Prosperina. England. And this is in fact the final stage, okay. I'm not in Castlevania. We actually started in Castlevania, that was the first thing we did. This is Dracula's new castle. It's way better than Castlevania. Bloody effect again. Whoa! That's creepy. I'm not actually totally sure what visual effect they're trying to go for here, unless if this is a emulator issue. This gotta be an emulator problem, right? I'm playing this on an emulator because there's not any other way to obtain this game anymore. You can't get it on Virtual Console or Steam or anything like that. Well, it'll just be a new challenge. I don't know what effect they were trying to actually go for, though. Would someone do me a favor and Google Fusion Castlevania Bloodlines Stage 6 weird problem? Is this the next level of difficulty? This is pretty cool. Unless if that was actually intentional, or just like Google someone playing through it and see if they have the same problem that was actually meant to be. Having the upside down level is neat. It's still hard. Oh shit. Wow, I can't believe I didn't get Belmonted there. Maybe they have like Belmonting grace in this zone? That's like, you're gonna get knocked off the stage. Wait, no. Disregard on the grace thing. I did get knocked back there. Oh god, what button do I press? Apparently that one. Wow, that was terrifying. Yeah, maybe it was intentional. I thought it was an emulator problem. Is this the long hallway? No? Wow. Would not expect that guy to die in one hit. I'm glad he does, though. Looks like it was intentional. Okay, maybe it was a refraction thing. That was weird, though. I love how those kill all the enemies on the screen items are almost never useful. Hey, it's the long hallway. Okay, thank you, Spiky.
You know what that is?
Favorite game tree.
It's the long hallway. You know it's at the end, right? It's the boss. You ready? Let's go beat him. Finally.
Death, nice. Tarot cards? Oh, sweet! Shit, yeah!
It's a pretty cool trope.
Long hallway is a trope in a lot of game design where, like, when you're coming up on the final boss, there's a big long stretch of game where nothing is happening. It's just to build tension for the next sequence or for the final boss. It happens sometimes in movies. They'll do something that's just like holding out a scene for a longer time to build up tension, but it's kind of unique to video games. Yeah, this is the final stage. It looks like Death summons tarot cards, and then depending on what card you get, you have to refight a boss fight you've already done. My perception of what's happening here. I guess I got really lucky. The first thing I did, I'm Death, have some meat. Exactly. Okay, there we go. Looks like the mini bosses he sends you to have this health, at least. Oh, can you not shoot a giant fireball at me? Look at all that meat. Yeah, guessing so. That makes us refight some boss fights in the meantime. Hey, this guy. He was a cutie. Try to kill him without having to do the core mechanic here if I can. There we go. I wouldn't need death's meat. It's a good quote. It's just strong advice for any person. Death offers you, like, 30 pot roasts. Maybe we should be like, you know, Death, I might be okay. I'm good, actually. Oh my god, why? No, you had so... Use the moth boss again! It's like they knew. At least it takes less damage to kill. Maybe it doesn't have a... Maybe it doesn't go huge again. Man can dream.
No.
No is right.
No.
It totally goes huge again. Ugh. I hate this boss. Dancing. You ain't got shit, bud. Played all your cards. Now we gotta do the part of the fight where you throw sickles at me instead of, you know, meat. Oh, I should have saved my axes. They actually hit him pretty well. Oh, this attack.
Show me what you got.
Oh yeah. You gotta get swift.
You've been pretty good at timing that little DPs for death fights. Oh no. Ah, almost first tried him. That was a pretty good attempt though. I had the vision of the Monado again and it was over. See if I can figure out which card triggers the heals. There's two of them and try to save those. Oh wow, you have almost no sub-weapons normally during this apparently. Oh, I don't have to fight them again? Oh, well then that's no problem. Alright. Alright, things are already not looking great. It's really hard to target him. They made that a bit easier to dodge than it usually is, I feel like. I like his exploding scythes, right? Not over the top at all. I think that's when we want to be damaging him. Could probably kill him next time, but just do that right away. Do your little thing again where you throw the big... Yes, that attack. Nice. Eat it, death. Do you see what happens? Alright, so this game doesn't have the moonwalking on the stairs, but it does have John Morris party jump. That's actually really fun. I don't know why that cracks me up. Woo! Yeah! I did it! Hooray! It's like they went ahead and made it do something when you face away when you're jumping in midair. I know, right? Sound effects on the Genesis weren't so great. It had a funky, bass-heavy sound chip, but the effects never sounded particularly good. Oh, hello! That's a cool attack. Really figure out how to dodge it. They have all these Vector Man type bosses that have a lot of like moving parts to them. Party jump, party jump. Yeah, sound effect has a good. Man, it freaks me out whenever I go to a Wait, seriously? I didn't think so. Whenever I go to a convenience store, most US convenience stores are on this, cash register technology that has the Sonic 3 ring sound effect. It's exactly the same. What's her phase 2 gonna look like, I wonder? Yeah, this is a cool looking area. Area design in this game is generally really good, Ginger. She gets to teleport somewhere so she can blow up. Eat it, Elizabeth Bartley. He just kind of walks off. Hey! Hasn't been any classic Castlevania music in the game yet. Oh, the very early on it was, sure. Well, that was Encircle the Moon. So the for real long hallway now. Not for play. Probably sit with the axe, we'll see. How classic is the fight? You had a brief moment to hit him, it looks like. Oh, he goes away when you hit him? That's the best. Can I have that all the time, please? Interrupt his attack? Yeah, I guess we'll move forward with the longer hallway. You can time it just right. Probably gonna have to deal with Demon Dracula, though. There's that Aghanim sound from Link to the Past again. What? Death? Oh wait, is that Shaft or something? I don't think so. I think Shaft is a character yet. Oh no! It's just Wizard Dracula. The thing he does. Aghanim Dracula. Ginger Dracula. Hey, there we go. Yikes. It's a pretty cool background. Yeah, Link to the Past is one of the greatest games ever made. Hands down. I think I definitely want to have that axe for this fight. Assuming the game's going to be kind to me if I game over here, but I'm going to make a save state of my next rest just in case. I won't like do it mid-boss fight. I'll resume from that if necessary. The most well-aged game ever. Hey, he shoots like a Super Mario Brothers flame bar at you. I don't have the long whip this time, unfortunately. You should be able to do the first two phases, Wizard Dracula. So I think my favorite Dracula fight is the WiiWare one, Venture Rebirth. It's really good. Password that takes you right to this fight? Okay, could be that fun. I didn't look at it, I didn't realize that it could take you to places that normally passwords shouldn't bring you. It's cool. I don't know why I didn't do damage to him there. Oh, I see. If he doesn't do that in the direct center. You want to stand where you think the center's going to be, though, I think. Okay. Don't want the holy water. Don't think it does anything ever. Mere crotch mouth. When does it emerge with death? I don't know if it's competing with games that look the same, but based on its quality, it would be well received, right? Can't farm these things, can I? I can. That's cool. I need to have lots and lots of axes for phase 2. Oh, and I can get my whip maxed out as well. That's awesome. So I can get potentially infinite 1-ups too by getting score. I wonder how much score you need in this game. I guess that's why they have this music play for less time than you could possibly hear the whole song, because you can do this and farm up your items. I'll save state at the end of this and load from the save state, so we don't have to do this over and over again. Super Castlevania 4 just gave a little secret that maxes you out. One of these days I'm gonna go to walk off this side to like take the stairs down and I'm just gonna fall off. Assuming that's even possible in this game. I don't know how sticky you are to stairs. It absolutely happened at some of the earlier Castlevanias. 50 is probably more than enough. Probably roll with that. Let me see here. 5. What? Why would that be a thing? Never seen that before. Alright. You shift F5, shift F8. Got it. We don't want to have the holy water. It is not intentional. There we go. Yeah. Move that out of the way somewhere. Nope. Just so we don't have to farm. I hate you sometimes, Dracula, you know that? At least it only did 2 damage and not 4. I'm guessing certain phases of this fight are easier with either Lucard or Morris, depending. Stage 3 is probably much easier with Lucard's spears stab up at his crotch. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Get them to not just go down to the floor. Okay. Now let's just be aggressive with the axes in phase 3. Stun locking them here, kind of. Poor Genesis, you can keep up, it's okay. I know, it's very rough. I'm gonna die though. I'm not really stun locked, he's just wall. Stuck in the wall there. Oh, okay. Alright. I think I know what I have to do to beat him then. I have to get him into that corner, and I have to just keep... I have to throw one axe, jump over the fire, throw one axe, jump over the fire, do it super slowly and carefully, but it should be doable. And hopefully he doesn't have a phase 4. Who knows with this game. I also had to do this in Dracula's Curse, Castlevania III, because the checkpointing in that game is just brutal. Not good by modern standards. Come on. Yes, yes, you're a wizard now. You're a wizard lord. Be careful, I shouldn't take any damage in this phase. Not being careful. Okay. So let's try to keep him over on the right side again. And just try to dodge his fireballs when she transitions to doing that. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, he switches back to his old form. That's frustrating. Don't throw bones all over the place, dude. Cool. That was actually a pretty neat Dracula fight. I mean, it was easy to stun lock him, which is the only downside, but the attacks were neat. Sunlight vanquishes the horrible night. Yeah! Morris, party jump! Party jump into it? Yeah, nice. Oh, but I can't party jump when I'm standing still. That makes me very sad. Slow and steady makes the Genesis not lag. It's cool, dude. Wow, that was the fastest castle crumbling animation I've ever seen. I didn't even press a button to dismiss it. Ain't bad. So we got about 24 minutes left. Should be enough time to at least get Portrait of Ruin started, get through some of the opening cutscenes and stuff. That's going to be blind for me. And then Castlevania will return. So if you're new to the stream, Marstead, I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. You can see my progress at games.marstead.com. You can vote for the next game at vote.marstead.com. This is part of a thing I'm doing separate from the voting spreadsheet. It's playing through individual series of games that I really enjoy. So we've done Zelda, we've beaten every Zelda game, every Dark Souls game. Although Dark Souls was first added on the voting spreadsheet, and I liked it so much, I was like, I gotta play all these games right away. I can't wait for them to show up on the voting spreadsheet. And now we're almost done with Castlevania. We've just got Portrait of Ruin, and Aria and Dawn of Sorrow. But I'm gonna throw up the BRB for a little bit, and be back in a few minutes. We'll get ready with Portrait of Ruin. Oh, this one was Michiru Yamane? Interesting. She's the composer for Symphony of the Night. I thought that was her first game, Symphony of the Night. I guess it was this one. It's supposed to have been before that. That was the Princess's Loss. Okay, cool. I think we're good here. No. It's one of the longer Metroidvanias, it looks like.